At 8:15 inches the morning, the sun fell out of the sky. Not as light, but as fire. And one man lived through it. Twice. His name was Tsutomu Yamaguchi. The 6th of August 1945. World War II was nearing its end. Yamaguchi was a 29-year-old engineer finishing a work assignment in Hiroshima. He was heading home to Nagasaki to his wife and his newborn son when he realized he'd forgotten his identification stamp. He turned back. That single decision placed him beneath the first atomic bomb ever used on human beings. He heard a low rumble. Looked up. An American B-29 crossed the sky, releasing a small object drifting downward on parachutes. Then, the world exploded. A flash whiter than the sun erased the city in an instant. Yamaguchi threw himself into a ditch as a shockwave tore the air apart. The sound vanished. Everything went black. When he woke, the sky was gone. Ash and smoke blotted out the sun. His eardrums had burst. His skin was burned raw. He stood less than 2 miles from ground zero, somehow alive. Around him, Hiroshima no longer existed. Nearly a third of the city was killed in seconds. Tens of thousands more would die slowly, invisibly, from radiation. Yamaguchi later described a towering column of fire rising into the sky, glowing, twisting, unreal. His first instinct wasn't panic. It was survival. Burned and half-blind, he walked through ruins to the remains of his workplace. 2 co-workers had survived. With nowhere else to go, they hid overnight in an air raid shelter. The next day, they walked through streets, carpeted with bodies. At one point, they were forced to wade through a river clogged with corpses. Somehow, a train was still running. They boarded it. The destination? Nagasaki. Across the ocean, the US president warned Japan of a coming reign of ruin if they did not surrender. Yamaguchi believed him. Still badly injured, he reported to work on August 9th. His director accused him of lying, said no single bomb could destroy an entire city. As they argued, the room filled with white light. At 11:02 a.m., the second atomic bomb detonated over Nagasaki. For a split second, Yamaguchi thought the mushroom cloud had followed him. 70,000 more people died. He escaped through shattered glass and ran home. His wife and baby survived. Yamaguchi collapsed beside them and hovered between life and death for a week. His wounds burned. His fever raged. The hospital was gone. There was no treatment. When he finally woke, the air wasn't filled with explosions. But cheers. Japan had surrendered. The war was over. The damage was not. Radiation followed survivors for decades into their bodies, their families, their children. Yamaguchi's son later died of cancer. His wife died from organ failure. Yamaguchi lost his hearing, developed leukemia, and lived wrapped in bandages for years. He outlived most survivors. In 2009, he became the only person officially recognized by the Japanese government as having survived both atomic bombings. When asked his opinion, Yamaguchi said one bomb would have been enough. The second, he believed, was about power. How, he asked. Could anyone knowingly kill women, children, and babies? Tsutomu Yamaguchi lived to 93. Some call him the luckiest man in history. But perhaps he was the unluckiest man who lived. A witness to 2 artificial suns, and a reminder of what happens. When humanity learns how to end the world,